What do you think about the increasing number of people who live alone and more individualized lives?
Look, I get it. It's like it's really a pain in the neck to live with people. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, we are all automatically, naturally selfish. Okay, that's just our human condition.
Mm-hmm.
And living alone means, I don't have to answer to anyone. I don't have to deal with anyone. I don't have to, I don't have to change myself in any way. And it's in that sense, it's easy. However, research does show us that for the human being to be happy and to live long and to be emotionally and mentally healthy and physically healthy, we thrive best when we are in close relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's the thing that we need the most, relationship, that is the most challenging for us. But that is where the most satisfaction is. And, that's the bottom line. So I saw the latest statistic that I saw is that 25% of Americans are living alone these days.
Wow.
Again, I totally get it. And I'm not here to judge anyone. And I just do want to say that it's understandable, but it's not a recipe for happiness. It's not a recipe for a healthy society. And I do, I'm very passionate, about this topic.
Mm-hmm.
I think that people are just not getting the right education about what it takes to be in a relationship and what the benefits are. And that breaks my heart. So I'm glad that we're doing this interview to get
Yeah.
the word out
I
there.
think one of the problem is that people, it's very hard, very easy, not hard at all, but very easy today to live alone. It was much harder back, even a decade, 2 decades ago, to live alone. It was much harder. But technology, in a way, made it much easier for people to live alone, and many default, I would say, not necessarily would prefer, but defaulting to live alone because it's easier. And as you said, it's just you don't have to live with other people. You don't have to deal with conflict or anything else. It's just much more,
Yeah.
much easier than now than ever. And as you said, I think it should
Yeah, I
be.
mean,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
No, it's easier. It's easier, but it doesn't mean that it takes us where we need to go in terms of our own internal satisfaction.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is the difference. Look, I grew up in a home where my parents did not get along particularly well, and I did not understand the benefit of marriage. Certainly not from my upbringing. And I give my parents a lot of credit for trying. They lived at a time where there really wasn't a whole lot of help around for marriage.
Mm-hmm.
But I could have so easily gone down that road of living alone. I know, I get it. I so get it.
Mm-hmm.
And I am the best thing I ever did in my life ever was to get married. And I could say 32 years now, almost 32 years into my marriage, it was the smartest thing I ever did. And yes, it took a lot of work, and it takes a lot of work, but it is the most satisfying thing. And what we've built, and what we're continuing to build,
Mm-hmm.
the way I've changed, the way my husband has changed, because of each other, towards each other. Again, we can't change anybody, but when we're in a close relationship, we adapt in healthy ways that really expand us. So, so much of who I am today is just because of the ways that I've stretched myself. That wouldn't have happened without marriage, and I'm very grateful, extremely, extremely grateful to my husband and to our marriage for all of the growth. So, again, I get it. I
Yeah.
get both sides. I get the desire to be alone. I also love being alone. But I can say that the smartest thing I ever did is to get married, and I hope that people who, were not able to see a good marriage, like myself growing up, will be able to hear the right ideas and see enough of positivity that they would give it a chance.
Nice. That's lovely. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. You're so welcome.